Let me get this straight.
Take a look what happened.
They will kill Trump if they can.
You got the wrong guy.
Welcome to the Kerry Kinsey Show. I'm Kerry Kinsey, and the title of the show should be changed from Inside Job to How Are They Going to Try to Kill Trump This Time? How many videos do you need to consume from former Secret Service agents and expert snipers and investigative reporters before you realize this was a massive failure to protect Trump? I mean, the latest ones show people pointing to the alleged shooter actually moving around on that roof.
Yeah, look, there he is.
Because we have millions and millions of people in our country. We have criminals.
Did everybody there get a stand down order or what? It doesn't look good. Or do the DEI hires who can't holster their weapons, or the counter snipers who wouldn't take that shot, or how long it took to get Trump out of there? If you remember, they got Ronnie into that limousine in record time. As a reporter, I've been secured by the Secret Service 7 times covering 4 presidents and Hillary. I remember when she came to Las Vegas, this big Secret Service guy was so up in my stuff, so up in there that it made the TSA guys look like amateurs. You men know what I'm talking about. They were serious then. Now, it looks like a clown show. And you think the feds are going to really look into this? I needed a good laugh tonight. This was an attack on freedom-loving Americans, but the globalist elites and the left are not finished. Tell me how this man is not right in what he's saying.
JFK gave the order to start the withdrawal of U.S. troops, and 1 month later had his head blown off in Dallas, Texas in 1963 at Dealey Plaza. Trump has said he will end the war in Ukraine overnight. The U.S. funds 80% of it. He has that power when he's president of the United States. And I told you this week over and over again that they're going to try to assassinate him before the election, and then during the 79 days that he's president-elect, until he gets sworn in January of 2025, is the 79 days of hell. The globalists have already said they're going to have civil unrest. They're going to call it a racial civil war. So let's be clear. Trump will now win in a landslide. No amount of fraud can override this. So if the deep state has already tried to kill him and indicted him and found him guilty and tried to take him off the ballot, what are they going to do? They are going to try to kill Trump. Now, listen to me carefully. I've studied the enemy. My predictions are 98% of the time accurate, and I'm saying this so we can be ahead of this and stop it. The next thing they're going to do is try to poison him and claim it's natural causes. It's got to be extremely vigilant. They'll also try to use a truck bomb. Okay? And if he goes back out in public, the same Secret Service that stood down is going to do it again. Now, the average Secret Service agent isn't part of this, but it's from the top, from the Biden administration. Just by only giving him a few Secret Service, that would happen. But the fact that they didn't have law enforcement that augments them on the rooftops is just insane. That's the number one place that shooters come from, is nearby rooftops. That's just a default fact. Ladies and gentlemen, they also haven't given RFK Jr. any Secret Service. They murdered his uncle and his father. The same deep state. So Trump is in maximum danger of poisoning, truck bombs. The globalists might hijack a plane by remote control, flight into Mar-a-Lago. I'm not being alarmist, and I know Trump's tough and has ice water in his veins, but Trump should be in a bunker at this point, and he should directly be charging the deep state for what they've done and call for governors to move, Congress to move, and to start dismantling the deep state right now. These people are not going to stop.
Do you want to live in a country or a world where what you saw and what you heard was denied and ignored by the Marxist American hating media? Look at this tweet from Elon Musk. He says, the legacy media is a pure propaganda machine. X is the voice of the people. Well, he's right. You saw Trump get shot, but there was a blackout of information from these disgusting organizations. Trump removed from the stage after loud noises and popping sounds. They tried to kill him. And the Communist News Network said he fell. He fell? The legacy media is losing their grip on you. Folks, they are laying off people. They are losing money. And as a sounding board for the corrupt government, they're desperate. So much of this is about mind control, what they put out there. They repeat the same stuff over and over about Trump. Whether or not Goebbels said it, the point is, if you tell the lie enough times, people, especially low information voters, will believe it.
Do you understand what is happening in this country? Spiritual forces, as in when you are listening to music, they understand it is impacting your soul. So if you don't believe you have a soul, it's problematic. Your eyes and your ears are the windows to your soul. They understand that. They don't want you going to church because they have you attending their church every day in the form of public education. Why do you think it is that people genuinely perceive that Donald Trump is a threat? They were believing the rhetoric. Following the assassination of JFK, the CIA said, okay, we need to start paying journalists to repeat our talking points. Now, why would they do that if they didn't kill JFK? Why would they be employing journalists? Why would our deep state begin employing journalists to repeat talking points? Why would they suddenly enter the term conspiracy theory into the lexicon? It never existed prior. Never called people conspiracy theorists before the 60s. Suddenly the media was saying it every single day. If you don't believe what we're selling you, you're a conspiracy theorist. They also understand that if you keep repeating something, it eventually becomes true to people. 6 feet social distancing. Why do you think they're all saying the same stuff? Wear masks, save lives. Donald Trump is a danger. Donald Trump is a danger. Donald Trump is a danger. They understand that that works, that people can be psychologically conditioned to believe anything if you just say it enough times. So yes, these coordinated nonstop attacks against Donald Trump from the moment that he came down the escalator, real, okay? That was a plan. They understood what they were doing. They were trying to enter in our psyche, and people believed it. Are they believing it less now? Yes, of course, because they had Donald Trump for 4 years. But prior to, in 2016, people were deluded. People ended their friendships. They had friends for years, decades. If you're supporting Trump, I can no longer be your friend because you're a racist. What do you mean, homie? I'm black, you're white, we've been friends for 20 years, I'm clearly not racist. They don't believe their own eyes and their own experiences. That is the power of psychology. That people were ending friendships. They were ending familial relationships. You had brothers and sisters not talking, not speaking, because CNN kept telling them that Donald Trump was Hitler.
She's right. The person who sets the agenda controls the conversation. Remember when Fauci first came out there in that white coat? And then doctors who didn't want to go that way, well, people were like, we don't want to hear from these guys. They don't know what they're talking about. And you really never heard from those guys ever again. He controlled the conversation because he set the agenda. The bottom line is the mainstream news is a political tool of the left and the government. They fabricate stuff, create divisiveness, and are the kings of disinformation. You didn't build that.
If you've been successful, you didn't get there on your own. Somebody invested in roads and bridges. If you got a business, that you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen.
Remember George Orwell in 1984 said, the party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. You and I know what we're seeing and hearing. It's totalitarianism. The bad guys want to take over, a complete takeover by Team Apocalypse, a soft coup d'etat that's not so soft anymore. I mean, they're killing people with whom they disagree. It's been a great country that's been a beacon of freedom and prosperity for millions for years. It still can be. My father and my brother fought in 4 wars defending our freedoms. Let's pray to God in Jesus' name for the USA, President Trump, the victims of the shooting, and even our leaders. Have you seen that prophecy about the assassination attempt on Trump's life? A guy named Brandon Biggs apparently made this prediction in March of 2024. Here's what he says he saw then.
Whenever I saw Trump and I saw a red wave coming out of Michigan, and then I saw Oklahoma, and there was embers of people, and they were all on they had torches all throughout Oklahoma, and they were raising up these torches that looked like fire, and they were bringing forth a new patriotism upon the nation, and it was being birthed, and it just kept spreading like fire all throughout America, all throughout. And I saw Trump rising up, and then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame. I'm talking, people say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming. And then I saw people interceding when I saw him winning the presidency through great. The Lord showed me it would go clear into the summer. Great persecution would come on him through the judges and through the law, and all these people trying to sue him and all this stuff. But there would be a stop to it, and things would start to break free come toward the fall. And then I saw him winning the election through the Patriots coming out and voting.
Oh, wow. By the grace of God, as you know, President Trump is still with us. And now that rally cry, fight, fight, fight. Yes. Okay, I was going to close it out, but have you seen this video? It's short, but wow.
Hey, Trump got shot at. Got shot at? Trump got shot at. So, did he? Oh, yeah, he lived. Huh. Yeah, and what's worse is he looked really cool when it happened. What do you mean he looked cool when it happened? He unfortunately looked very cool when it happened. How do you look cool getting shot at? Well, what did he do? Pop right back up with blood streaming down his face, pumping a fist in the air, shouting USA, USA, USA until a crowd of thousands joined in? That's exactly what he did. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. I know. We're gonna lose the election, huh? Big time.
Good one. You know, the purpose of our show is to tell people about Jesus Christ. Would you help our ministry continue to produce shows just like this one? You can partner with us at thekerrykinseyshow.com or write us at P.O. Box 6054, Jensen Beach, Florida 34957. Drop us a line at talktome@thekerrykinseyshow.com. We're on Rumble, X, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thanks for watching The Kerry Kinsey Show. And remember, there's no hope for this world except in Jesus Christ. Jesus is Lord.